Hi, I'm Dennis from Cross Digital and CrossDig.com with your weekly pep talk, Vision and Faith. For those of you that follow my blog, you learned last Friday that I've hired my first employee, Pat Smith. Pat used to work with the Paul Feinbaum Show, now works for Cross Digital. He and I have been collaborating for the last few weeks on a high school football show here in our hometown. Covering some of the local high schools on an online TV show. Been very successful with that, had a lot of success, and it's led to some ideas that we believe could be a good business model for Cross Digital and for our partners, and as well as the idea of being able to just have fun at what we're doing. And that is that's so important. We can easily, as we've talked about before, with the idea with your talents versus your skills, you can easily get bogged down executing your skills every day, but not really getting a chance to exercise your talents. So I think this is a good opportunity for both of us to really grow in that direction. The whole process, though, of hiring your first employee, if you've ever started your own business, it's a daunting thing. If you've ever hired your first employees, it's also just as daunting. But what has really helped me get through this whole process was having a vision of what I wanted to see the business happen, where do I want it to go, and then faith that it will happen. And many times we have one or the other, but it's sometimes hard for people to get both. We've all probably sat around and had visions of what we want to do. We have dreams, we have goals, aspirations. Oh, someday I'd love to do this and that, and I think it would be a great idea. Yeah, that's great. And then we walk away from the meeting and it never gets done. And it's not from a lack of vision, because we have a lack of vision. There was a lack of faith to actually execute it. And maybe it's just we're busy, we've got other stuff going on in our life. We've got other stuff that we do every day, and we're scared to let that go because it is so reliable from a source of income. But we're afraid to get out of our comfort zone and go after something new that could be bigger and better, and we obviously believe it if we have some vision that we believe it is. And then on the flip side, you can have the biggest amount of faith in the world in yourself and your employees and your customers and your business, and you're real pumped up and excited about that. But if you have no vision about where you want to be in 3 months, in 6 months, in a year, and 5 years from now, then everybody's just spinning their wheels, just sitting around looking at each other. So you've got to have a vision in place, and then got to have the faith to execute it. And when both of those come together, it really, really makes for a great, successful business and a great life as well. I mean, really, these are principles you can apply to your life, just as you would apply them to your business. So I challenge you today, look at it, take a moment and look at your business, look at your career, look at your life. See if you have a good, healthy mixture of vision and faith, because both of those together can have a huge impact on your business, on your life, really make for some great happiness as well, and that's so critical in a long-term strategy. Dennis Washington, Cross Digital and CrossDig.com with your weekly pep talk, Vision and Faith.